Welcome everybody to episode 3 of Cooking 101. We are going to proceed now with what we're going to call mother sauces. Now, most of the mother sauces were used to way back when to try to mask the taste of spoiled meat, because back then they didn't have refrigeration, right? So they needed to add a sauce or something to kind of mask when the meat or poultry was starting to go bad. The basic, most fundamental thing that we have is grilling or roasting or just plain fire, right? So if that cut was starting to go bad, then they would add a sauce to it to help it be more edible. We have 5 mother sauces. We're going to start with the cold one today. The cold one is mayonnaise. So we're going to show you guys how to make mayonnaise. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to make sure we have all of our mise en place. That was our terminology from episode 2. All of our things ready and in place. Okay, so we're going to have a bowl, cutting board, knife, whisk, an empty little container, a little bit of water in another container. We're going to have some salt, some cayenne pepper, mustard, and a lemon, and 1 egg. Oh, and I forgot the most important part, oil. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm now back. I have 1 cup of oil. So 1 cup of oil, 1 egg, 1 lemon, or just not the whole lemon. We're gonna go into it. So let's get our stuff ready. So we got all of our ingredients. Okay, I'm going to start off with my lemon. I'm just going to slice up on the side. These lemons in particular have a lot of seeds in the middle, so I'm just going to cut a slice off the side and cut a little bit on the side that way, just in case I need more. So how the rest of the lemon, I'm just going to use this. Now, one of the things that you have to realize that a lot of these things in regards to cooking is going to be to taste. Sorry, there's a lot of noise outside. It's going to be to taste. So if you're familiar with a certain taste, it'll be easier to replicate what it is. So I know it sounds gross, but you should try to taste different kinds of oil: vegetable oil, corn oil, grapeseed oil, olive oil, different types of vinegars, distilled vinegar, apple cider vinegar, red wine vinegar, rice vinegar. Right? You should try and taste these things just so you can have a little taste. You can taste a little bit of your favorite mayo, and then so that way you have that taste and you can replicate it without the use of preservatives or any other things, and you can make your own fresh batch. Okay, so now that I have all my ingredients ready, I'm going to use this empty cup. Now that I have my empty bowl here, I'm going to go ahead and crack an egg, and I'm going to separate the egg from the yolk. So break it on a flat surface, and I am going to break it open and just let the white fall through. And I'm just gonna bring the yolk to the other shell and let it, whatever's in the white, just let it fall through. Okay, I'm gonna use this yolk for our mayo. Okay, and we're just gonna go ahead and toss this or put this to the side. Okay, now I have my bowl. Now, in order for my bowl not to be moving around so much, I'm going to get a towel, a regular kitchen towel. I'm going to roll it up, and I'm going to put it around my bowl. I don't need the knife anymore. Okay, so that way it kind of helps your bowl kind of stay in place. Okay, I'm going to season this with a little pinch of salt, and you can finish seasoning this as we go on. Okay, I'm going to add a little dash of cayenne pepper, about a 1/4 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. If you have any other mustard that you like, I'm going to use that. Now, we're using mustard. It's not in the original recipe way back in the day, but it's the most common ingredient now to use to do it for mayo because of the lecithin in the mustard. It helps stabilize this emulsion. That's what we're doing today. This emulsion with the egg, the acid, the fat in the egg, the acid, and the oil. I'm going to add a little drizzle of lemon juice. Now, one of the things that you'll find is that anything that has a lot of fat content, we have to balance it out. Everything, just as in life, is about balance. It's all a balancing act. Your yin and yang, your sweet, your sour, your salty, your sweet, your fat, and your acid. So that way, you get good flavors in your mouth. So we're going to go ahead and combine this through. Okay. Actually, let me move this around just a little bit so you guys can see that in the camera better. Okay. So I just got my egg yolk. Now do not stop stirring. Now you're going to slowly add your oil. And you're going to just drizzle it in. Very slowly. It's just a trick. Now, it is 1 cup of oil for 1 egg yolk. So yes, it is going to be a lot of mayo. You see it starting to separate, just go ahead, pause the oil, and just keep whisking along. Okay? Once the arm gets tired, just keep going with your other hand. And don't stop. As you can see, it's starting to turn the right color and the right consistency. And keep adding. Now, if it starts to stiffen up, if you feel like it's starting to get a little bit hard, that's how we have the little tiny bit of water. Okay? So if I feel it starting to get a little hard here, then I'm going to add little drops of water. Okay, whisking it through so you have the right consistency. Okay, keep going. Almost done with the whole cup of oil. Okay. Now, if you use I've made my own mayo with grapeseed oil, and it turns it a little bit green. It will happen like that as well with your virgin olive oil. Sorry, my hands are getting tired. So, some people will show you even how to use this and do it on a blender or a food processor. But it's good to know what it involves. Okay. So yeah, just if you're using different kinds of oils, it will change the color of it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just going to be a slightly different color because there's different oils in it. Okay. Okay, and now I'm done. 1 cup of oil. I'm just going to keep stirring this. Make sure it doesn't separate. Okay. And there you have it. There is your mayo. So you can go ahead and taste it. Mine needs a little bit more salt. So I'm going to add a little bit more salt to this. Okay. It also needs some more acid. So I'm going to go ahead and add some lemon juice to this. Okay. Whisk it around. Okay, you can also substitute the lemon juice for a little vinegar. Personally, I like the lemon juice. Adds this freshness to it. Okay. And again, remember, the whole idea is a balancing act. So that way, it doesn't just taste like oil. You don't want it to taste like oil. That's good. Okay? I'm going to add just a little bit more salt. Remember, all this has to be to taste, so however you like it. Okay? And there you have it. Okay? Nice, beautiful mayo. I'm going to go ahead and make some potato salad today. I'm going to use this freshly homemade mayonnaise. This is one of your mother sauces. The next one I'm going to create is going to be another white sauce. It's a bechamel. We're going to use that for the base for some mac and cheese. But here's your introduction to mother sauces. Lesson number 3 on this Cooking 101. This is one of the mother sauces. It's called an emulsion because we're emulsifying acids, fat, and bringing it all together. So we had 1 egg yolk, 1 cup of oil, lemon juice, cayenne pepper, and a little the Dijon mustard to add to help it bind together with the lecithin. Some salt to taste, a little bit of water in case it starts to get a little thick and stiff. But other than that, you're good to go. We separated the egg white here. We can use that egg white for something else. We can whisk it, make it into whatever, or just toss it. We're only using 1, but here you go. Go ahead and make yourself a sandwich. Go ahead and make some macaroni salad, some pasta salad, some potato salad with it. Enjoy, have fun. We'll see you in the next episode.